We don't know, but he looked good and he's progressing, and obviously he's not ready for tomorrow, but he's getting closer.
Are you kind of disappointed that he isn't going to play Friday?
Well, I was disappointed from October 31st on, so that doesn't matter. The main thing is he is progressing. He looks good. He had 3 good days of practice. Not quite ready yet, but he's getting there.
When you say not quite ready,
well, there's one thing about practice and one thing about game shape. The doctors, Gary, all of them feel like a little bit more time and a little bit more practice would do him a lot good.
And he was able to do everything.
Yeah.
today.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of the things that he was talking last week that he was trying to look to improve was his explosiveness. How did you see that? Just in terms of his.
I think he's not quite there 100%, but he's getting there.
Are we talking days or are we talking weeks?
You'd have to talk to Gary and Kobe more about that, but I think days. And that's me talking, so it means absolutely nothing.
how much was
Nash,
Nash?
he still ramped it up a little bit, still 15 minutes or so, but looked pretty good.
You think he got better throughout?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a lot better place.
Is this a situation where Kobe's just kind of in flux? How does it impact the rest of the team?
I think we're ready. We've done it kind of more or less. They know how we want to play without him, and then we're adjusting to him on the floor during practice. But when game time comes, there'll be a little bit of a adjustment period like always, but it's going to be good. You're adding a great piece, so we're looking forward to that adjustment.
Have you guys talked about how he's going to reintegrate himself into the team?
Not yet. Not until doctors and everybody's on board about when he's going to go. If it's Sunday or if it's next week or next month, whenever it is, then we'll sit down and talk. But it's going to be normal. It's not going to be a long conversation.
Are there pluses or advantages to coming back at home as opposed to on the road?
I don't think so. Just whenever he's ready.
Like, I know you don't have final say in this, but have you seen everything you need to see?
Oh yeah, no, he can play obviously, and so whenever he feels like he's ready to roll, he'll go.
So without Kobe, without Steve, without Jordan, what's kind of your outlook with the backcourt with point guards?
We'll do it by committee, like we did against Portland in the second half. So that'll be okay. We'll be all right.
And then you would mix with Blake as well, presumably.
Do what?
You would mix that with Steve Blake.
Mix it?
Yeah, having.
Well, no,
Xavier
I'm just
go
saying, no, Xavier do when Steve's resting. Yeah, and he can't play 48. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, has Kobe been a part of that point guard?
A little bit. Yeah, he's going to have the ball. So whenever you have the ball, you're the point guard. So yeah, he was doing it.
I know you said Steve obviously can't play 48,
Right.
but would he increase his time?
Well, a little bit, and it depends on how it goes, and depends on how he is physically. He's still getting over his elbow problems, and he looks good, but we don't want to kill him. He's also.
Is he able to shoot right-handed?
Today he shot right-handed, so that was good. That was a good step forward.
Did Steve Nash do any work today?
Yes, he about 15 minutes. Looked good.
Mike, you settled into a pretty solid 9-man rotation.
Uh-huh.
With Steve Nash and then Kobe on the horizon of returning. Do you think it'd go back up to 10 or 11, or do you think
That'll be tough.
guys-
That'll be tough. Some guys will probably get it edged out a little bit.
Is Kobe going to stay here and not go on the trip?
I don't know that. Whatever he'll rehab, whatever it is, and he'll make the most of it.
Same deal with Steve Nash. Would he
Same thing. Whatever they're with Gary, whatever their schedule is, they'll do.
I think the fact that your offense, I mean, you always talk about the ball finding energy.
Right.
It's all
It
about
helps.
interchangeable
Yeah.
positions. Do you think that helps situations like this?
We hope so. We hope so, and and it makes us long and really tough defensively. So there's some benefits for him playing it that way.
Hey, Mike, obviously you hate getting down
Right.
20, but you guys have shown the ability to come back and never quit. That's got to be a nice personality to find this team after 18 games.
Well, no, it's a real good personality. They've done that in practice and every day, how hard they work, but we do have to find a way not to go down 20. That's the object of it. It's not, to show how tough we are. We got to be a little tougher before that. And a little bit of that is making sure that the right rotations. We've done pretty well in the last 6 games, won 4 of them, and we had a chance to win the other 2, but we keep getting a little bit better.
Mike, over the last few days, were you at any point starting to look toward Friday as a day you thought you might?
Yeah, I thought maybe, and I knew it was like just I'm hoping and looking at it, but it wasn't realistic, and that's why I kept telling you, be careful about what we read into things, and he's not quite ready yet, but he will be soon.
Did you give any thought to not practicing with him today just because he's not going to play?
Well, he practiced on second team, so yeah, he was fodder today. Don't tell him I said that. I would attribute that to Steve Blake or somebody.
Mike, after 3 days of seeing Kobe, do you know what your best lineup is with him now? Do you feel comfortable
With who?
with Kobe in the lineup?
Well, whoever is for with him would be the best one. I haven't. No, I'm thinking about Friday's game first, and then we'll get the other stuff.
Mike's last couple games, Pal's been struggling a little bit from 15 to 17 feet. You guys see yourself moving a little bit closer to the basket?
Well, he always can move close to that. That's on him. And he needs to pick and dive, and then we need to get the ball into him. So he's got to go where he feels comfortable. But yeah, I mean, we're okay wherever that is. And he's a good enough player where he's inside, outside, but there's no limitation said, please don't go in there. There's none of that. So he needs to go in there, yes.
You guys are top 5 in the league in pace, and we've talked to you about that before. With Kobe involved in the mix, is that going to be an adjustment period in terms of the speed he'll be able to play versus what you have?
I hope not. I don't think so. I think he'll be fine. We want to keep our pace up. It helps everybody else.
In practice,
It didn't. Yeah, I didn't see anything different.